I feel good. Obviously, you're still a little sore, so make sure I have a good week of treatment. And I have a lot of faith in our training staff to make sure I get back right and back 100%, which I felt good out there. And we're all going to be sore a little bit tomorrow, but I'm sure it'll pass.
Danny, this may go down as one of the more shocking losses in LSU history. I mean, how do you feel? How do you put it into words after what happened tonight?
You're frustrated, and you just want to get back out there and get back out there Monday and try and fix everything. You want to get this taste out of your mouth as quick as possible, and I think that there's no better way to do that than moving on to SEC play and get ready for Florida, another tough team. So that's what we're going to have focus on, and that's what we're going to move on to.
How do you, as a team leader, stop the roof from totally caving in on the season?
Just realize that we have a lot of football left to play, a lot of good teams still to play, and the story of this team is still being written. It's still in the beginning chapters. We're not even halfway through the season yet. We have a lot of tough games, a lot of good opponents to go and face off against and show what we got. So nothing's over. You just gotta keep fighting and keep grinding and keep doing whatever you can do to make a difference and make a change. I think that's something that's in this team, and we're a young team, and it's going to be something that's going to be hard to teach. But moving on to the next game and moving on to Florida is what we're going to do, and continue to adjust and realize what we need to fix from the film and move on from there.
Danny, the position that this offense is in right now, is it 5 games into the season? I'm sure it's not where you want it. How shocked are you that it hasn't progressed like you wanted?
I don't know if I'm shocked. You're just more frustrated. It's not really shocked. It's just you want to get things going, and we show flashes of that at times, and then we stalemate, and we miss out on making the plays and things of that nature. So those are tough things to even coach, of making plays when they're there. And so it's something that we got to put on ourselves as players, and something I got to put on myself as who I am and what I'm trying to do. So next week we're just going to move on and figure out a game plan to beat Florida, and then make sure that we make the plays that we left on the field today and move on from there.
The simplification of the offense this past week, what did you see from that tonight?
I'll have to let you know probably on Monday or something like that. Just watching the film is a lot better view and seeing what teams do and stuff like that. Because, but yeah, I'll move on I'll watch the film Sunday, but I'll be moved on to Florida by that night. So I'll be trying to move on from this game and bring everyone in, fix what we need to fix, talk about, seeing and making big plays and maybe just getting guys more confidence and go from there. But we got to move on, and we got to make a big adjustment as far as making the plays.
How can this team get to fast starts? And that seems to be something that plagues you guys all the way around.
That's a tough one. Just because, you feel like you prepared for the opening of a game, and all of a sudden, you have a turnover, which no one was expecting, and it's not to blame anyone either. It's just you got to again make plays when they're there and do what we practice doing all the time. And we practice ball security all the time, and unfortunately, that was one of the stories of the night of turning the ball over in crucial situations where we had something going, and all of a sudden. A turnover and puts our defense in a bad spot or something like that. And, you got to learn from it and adjust.
Danny, after turnovers, how do you get that energy back?
It really starts with, I think our defense did a good job of at times doing that. We had a turnover and we put them in a bad spot and they went down to score, but then they got us the ball back, and that's something you got to do. And as a leader, you got to make sure that you always go on the field as if it's 0-0. So that's something that we have to focus on and continue to have the mental fortitude to keep growing as a team and move past the adversity, because that's what good teams and great teams have to do.
Third down, what happened there tonight? Third down?
Missed plays. You see some drops here and there, some missed throws, some maybe missed protections, things of that nature, and some missed blocking schemes. Just a lot of different things happen, and we'll watch the film and correct what we need to fix. But yeah, I'll take a look at the film and figure out what we're going to do on third down and where we went wrong and what we could correct, and if there are any corrections to make other than just making plays. So that's, I think, something we'll focus on. But again, we're not going to try and dwell on it too much. So probably won't linger on this game after tonight even. You know, it's something you want to learn from and move on. But we got to, you know, get ready for Florida and realize we have another good game in front of us and playing in a tough away stadium and start getting ready to game plan and beat an SEC opponent.
Was it something that Troy was doing different on third down? Or?
It was exactly what we thought, and we had guys open, and you know we had plays, and we just had missed, you know, just guys were missing. I thought so. That was the only thing I thought would happen on third down.
Two true freshmen tonight on the offensive line, maybe the first time in like 40 years here. How did that affect the game plan? And then of course then you don't have Geis either.
I don't know if it affected our game plan too much. I think there were already things in motion before we realized who was going to be out there playing and who wasn't. So I don't know if it affected too much. I thought they played hard and they fought, but we just watch the film and see what we can correct, especially with young guys, and make sure that they don't make that same mistake next week.
What was the call on the first play of the game?
It was just a regular run, just a zone run.
Coach O said he was surprised to see Nick and not Daryl. Was that a surprise to you at all, or was that?
No, it's no surprise. I mean, both the backs are really talented guys, and we should have faith in everyone to carry the ball for us because that's something that we focus on.
Danny, I heard somebody said the team looked dead. They don't have energy. Where's the life? I mean, do you see that throughout the game, or is that something people say when the team loses?
I don't know. Who said it?
I've heard a few fans say, where's the energy? Where's the life?
You know, anytime things are going against you, it's tough to bring energy and things like that. And anytime you lose, obviously you're not going to have energy either. But I felt like toward the end there, we really got fighting and trying to go and all that. And, you know, it's something that we got to have inside of us, that even when things aren't going great, that we have to have the energy and we have to have, you know, the wherewithal to pull ourselves into it and get energy from ourselves and get energy from our teammates and all those things. And if we don't feel like somebody's doing that, then we need to call them out. And it's something that I think we can do better as a team.